I'll tell you, you build businesses with great people, and over the years, having built a number of businesses, it always starts with the people, whether it's on your corporate team or your field leadership team. And Tony and Tatiana came to us back in the beginning, as they mentioned, and we knew immediately that they were the right team for this company as it relates to helping lead the field sales charge. And so, and I just got a message from Tatiana a few moments before the call and said that you guys are going to be qualifying for the Bellagio Hotel contest here. That's a contest we have going on for all the new people on the line this evening. And you still have a chance to qualify for that. In fact, we'll have many people who start today, many people who start in 2 weeks or a month from now that qualify to join us for 3 days and 2 nights at the world-famous Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas, where you'll share dinner with our co-founder, or founder and CEO, Stuart Gray, and members of the corporate management team, along with a nice show, and that weekend's on us. So we look forward to having as many people as possible there, and I know there are a number of people on the line here that will be with us that evening. Also want to give a shout out to Coach Troy, who's enrolled 12 people in the last 7 days out there. Damon D, who's enrolled 4 people in the last couple days. We have a number of new people joining us here recently who can see the vision and see where we're going and see the potential of a company. And, that's always a challenge early on. There's a lot of good companies in our industry out there. And you all have choices. We all have choices in life. And, I personally had a choice here about 6 months ago when I decided to become a consultant with Laguna Blends, and then recently appointed president a few months ago. And my choice was to go to an established company. I had a great offer from a company that was 5 years old, doing a couple $100 million a year in sales, or join this startup company. And my choice was to join something where I really saw the potential of where this is going. I knew a little bit about hemp. I have a gut feel, and had been reading about it before I ended up working here as a consultant early on, that hemp was going to be legalized in the U.S. by the end of this year. Been reading a lot about this and understand the good qualities of this unbelievable superfood. And I just got the feeling, and people that I talked to, my peers, they just didn't understand what the value and what it really was. And I felt Laguna Blends was on to something here. And after talking with Stuart Gray, the CEO, and Stuart Kawasaki, the president of Laguna Blends US, and Martin Carlton, part of the IT team and a good friend of Stuart's and the director of the company, I said, this company has legs. And I said, this company is going places, and I love bringing brands to the market in the early stages and grabbing market share early on, where I know we can build a minimum $50 to $100 million company within 3 to 5 years. And in this particular case, I saw much more than that. I saw something that I believe would grow to greater than $500 million. There's a lot of companies out there and people out there say, I want to be a billion-dollar company. To me, that word is overused. We have the potential to be a $100, $250 million, $500 million company, and possibly more, but first we want to be the best. I think if you're the best going in and attract the best people and create the culture that people are looking to be a part of, you can help be a part of that great company. And that's the reason I chose to get involved in Laguna Blends early on, along with a number of other reasons. But for those of you who are on the phone with us for the first time tonight, and I was in the pre-conference and heard everybody come on this evening, I know we have a number of new people on the line this evening. I'd like to ask you a few questions tonight, because you've made a decision, or you're on the line as a guest tonight and have a decision to make here very shortly. And hopefully you'll see the same things that Tony and Tatiana and some of our other leaders have seen here as to the future and the vision and where we're going. But I'm going to ask you a set of questions here, and I'd like you to just answer these silently to yourself. And, I know many of you are searching for a home-based business. This particular business has 2 consumable products. One is in an industry that's $13 billion in size and growing every year. The other industry that our product fits into is a $3.4 trillion in size and growing annually. And this company would only need less than 0.5% of market penetration to do over $1 billion in revenues annually. So it wouldn't take a lot here for us to penetrate the market in the next 5 years to create that great company. When you look at some of the things that I saw early on and say, what if you were the first to market with a hemp-based protein coffee and a hemp-based protein shake? And we know how many people drink coffee on a daily basis. There's over 2 billion people that drink coffee daily. We know that about 70% of the adult population in the U.S. drinks some sort of a shake-type product, not necessarily on a daily basis, but on a regular basis. And what if you were the first to have a 3D immersive technology to help recruit customers and market your product? And what if you were part of a public company and you had the ability and a number of ways to profit within that company? And what if that company was able to set up your business for free, or you were able to set up your business for free? You had your own website, you had your own back office, provided you with videos to help market your product, and set up in your own virtual office that enabled you to meet with people worldwide. And what if the company didn't hold you to a market within a territory like many companies do out there, and you could market all over the U.S. and Canada right now and worldwide later on? And what if that company was developing landing pages to help you attract customers for its products? And what if you were able to hold events, meetings, presentations, and trainings in a private conference room or boardroom that was your private conference room or boardroom? And what if you could create a team of as many salespeople as you wanted, and you had the potential to earn anywhere from $500 a month to $50,000 a month, or even over $1 million a year in annual earnings? And what if you were able to put people on conference calls like tonight and help you share the company's story? And what if the only investment to get started was $497 that include products for personal use and sample packs to hand out to potential customers or send to your business prospects out there? In other words, you could be in business for less than $500. There are a number of people on the line this evening that started their own home-based businesses. They've started their own businesses, and I've started a number of businesses. I've never been able to start a business for $500. The businesses I've started, they were $5,000, $10,000, $100,000, $500,000 to just get started before we showed any revenues. And here we offer you ways to get started for $500 or less. You know, when I looked at Laguna blends early on, there's a number of criteria that I have, and especially as it relates to our industry. I'm looking for visionary, charismatic leadership, and I saw that in CEO Stuart Gray. I look for a management team that can lead the charge, create the template for the field leaders to follow, and then implement what the field leaders want, and as we grow the company, and can take that company to our internal goals. And this company had set some fairly significant goals early on. I look at companies that set big goals, and I say, if they've got products with a purpose like we have here, and we've got a market size like this, there is no way the company can fail unless we don't attract the right field leadership to help us bring people into the business. You know, our cafe product, I've had a number of people join us here in the last few days, been talking with them on the phone. And, you know, I mentioned earlier there's 2 billion cups of coffee consumed daily. There isn't another hemp-based protein coffee in the marketplace today that I'm aware of that tastes as good as this particular product tastes. It's a hemp weight protein-based coffee. Start your day out with 2 grams of coffee or protein in the morning. We've got what we call our Pro 369, where we have 4 different flavors of shake products. We use hemp as the only protein source, and hemp, as I mentioned earlier, is a powerful superfood. It's one of the healthiest proteins in the marketplace today, and we have one of the healthiest, best-tasting shake products on the marketplace today. So if people are out there and we know they're drinking green smoothies, they're drinking different types of products and health-type products that sometimes they've got to hold their nose to drink, and you can take a product like this as a base for your protein, 13 grams of protein per serving here, and add a half a banana, some frozen berries, whatever it is that you typically put in a shake product. Put your kale in there. Put whatever you want in there. You're going to have the healthiest smoothie on the planet. You know, based on what I've seen, and I always look at corporate cultures and what we can develop here. And I believe there's a cultural movement that's currently taking place, whether it's in the cannabis space, the hemp space, the CBD space, whatever it is, it's taking place as we speak. And you all can be a part of that. This is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be very rewarding. By joining this group, you're going to be able to travel the world, enjoy the finer things in life, and share in the company's success as we move forward. We recognize that most people who join us have either full or part-time jobs. Over 80 to 90% of the people that get involved in a company like Laguna Blends work at part-time from the beginning. We also know that when people have jobs, the reason they join us is because they're not paid what they're worth, they're not recognized for their contribution, and their companies don't take them on cruises to lavish resorts, global venues, enabling them and their families to see the world like we're going to do here at Laguna Blends. You're going to have those perks in a company like Laguna Blends, and we're designing those trips and the future for this company because you work hard in this business. We all work hard, but we want to play hard. We want to have fun. So what's it take to get started in this business? Well, for those that are new on the line this evening, we have what I call a good, better, best program. You can start with a $147 builder pack. You can obviously get started to try the products. You can buy a box of coffee or a box of Pro 369. But my suggestion always is start with one of the builder packs. There you get to try the product for you and your family. You've got a few samples to hand out with our 147 builder pack. And if you want to just test, you're on what I call a test run with the company. You want to go out and share it with a few people, I suggest you come in with the 297 Pro Pack. That's for you. You've got a product for you, your family, samples for 5 to 6 people, and you say, I want to give this a try. You know, I always recommend you focus, put your, go head first, and you don't just dip your toe in the water, but, you put the blinders on and go for it. But there are a number of people who want to give it a try. And you can do a test run here with our 297 Pro Pack. For those that are committed to doing a good job on a part-time basis, where you want to earn anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month, or you're committed long-term to a full-time basis here, and many of you know people, as I do, who earn upwards of, a couple thousand to $10,000 to $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month or more. And just today I learned about a young lady who early on in her career, she was with a company of mine here about 5 years ago, and she joined another company, and she just had her first $1 million income year. So proud of her. She had never been involved in the industry before, got involved with the right company, the right time, great branding, timing perfect. And when you see these success stories, you all have that opportunity to do this right here. So 90% of the people that get started in this business get started in our business because of the income opportunity. There's a lot of people who will join us and customers who will join us for these great hemp-based products. And we will have more products with a red thread flowing through the majority of our product line as we grow as a company, that we will lead the industry. Our goal is to lead this industry, whether it's a nutritional or an ingestible product or a topical formula, to help change your appearance. These things are all on the drawing board. They're coming in the future. We've got some clubs that you can get started with early on. Everybody's going to want to be a part of the Gold Club with Laguna Blends. That's a club where you just have to go out and enroll 3 within your first 90 days, and you'll get a gold club certificate, a little gold pin. And I'll tell you what's going to happen when we start having our conventions and our events around the world. We will have Gold Club members-only parties to get involved with. So you're going to want to check out the rewards section on your replicated website to find out about the Gold Club, find out about the Founding 100, because these are the paths you want to go down. We give you a path to follow to achieve the end goal here. So we have something here for everybody. Whether you're part-time, you want to be full-time, you want to earn, a couple $1,000 a month, you want to earn $250 a month, we've got a program for you. It's just all you got to do is go out and share this with a few people. And tonight we're running a little bit over, so I want to kind of close the call out here early. We try to keep these calls to about 30 minutes. But what I'd like to share with you is something you already know, but you don't understand how it relates to Laguna Blends. There are many great opportunities out there in the direct selling industry. And many of you and most of you know people who have done well in the industry. But I'd like you to think about something, because the digital disruption has already happened. And you don't realize right now how that relates to Laguna Blends. Think about this. The world's largest taxi company owns no taxis. That's Uber. The world's largest accommodation provider owns no real estate. And that's Airbnb. The largest phone companies own no telco infrastructure, and that's Skype and WeChat. The world's most valuable retailer owns no inventory, and that's Alibaba. The most popular media owner creates no content, and that's Facebook. The fastest growing banks have no actual money, and that's Society One. The world's largest movie house owns no cinemas, and that's Netflix. And the largest software vendors don't write the apps, and that's Apple and Google. Think about something as it relates to the Laguna Blends, because we're here positioned for growth. We're the first network marketing company in the network marketing industry to use exciting, immersive, cloud-based virtual 3D technology, which enables affiliates to train, recruit, and drive sales by utilizing a simple interactive platform. This technology replaces the need for hotel meetings, travel, and pressuring friends and family, thus making it far more efficient marketing system for everybody to be involved in. We're going to offer a turnkey marketing system here for people who join Laguna Blends in the early stages. And Laguna Blends, a virtual 3D technology company, is a game changer in this industry. Many of you wish you could have been a part of large companies as they started, whether it's Apple. I don't care what the company is out there in the technology field, and that you could have participated. Well, here you have that opportunity this evening. What you have to do is decide to make that decision to join us, and join us now. Otherwise, you can be in a call just like this 6 months from now. You can be in a call just like this a year from now and say, I wish I would have gotten involved in Laguna Blends when I heard Ray and Tony for the first time. You see, it's easy, and we've all looked back and said, I wish I would have, or I should have. Here you have that opportunity at a very low entry fee to get involved tonight. So my suggestion is you get back with the person who invited you on the call tonight and talk with them. And then after you talk with them about how to get involved, you can enroll right through their website. I want you to make a list of 4, 5, 10 people and share something with them on the phone this evening, through text message, whatever it may be, and say, I'm pretty excited about something. I just got involved in something tonight that I'd love to share with you because I really respect your opinion, and I want you to be part of this with me. If you're willing to go out and do that and understand that every one of the people you're talking to are looking at you and saying, can I trust you? Are you committed? And do you care about me? That's what they're going to be thinking when you're talking to them and when you're calling them. They want to know that you're really committed to something. You're excited about something. They know that you're committed to it, that they can trust you, and that you really care about them. And that's the reason you're going to make that call or send that message or email them or Facebook them tonight, because you want to get started right away.